following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
And here we go. Welcome to the final game of the night, and welcome to another game from the Mustang region, our second round 2 game, second Tire 32 game from the Mustang region, our second stream as well, as we bring you the 3-6 matchup in this Mustang region between Ghost and Myth, and what could, in a series that could go by in the blink of an eye, we will find out here tonight. We take a look at where these two guys sit in the bracket. They both come off big sweeps in round 1. Ghost and Myth both sweeping MGR and ALP respectively. And then on the other side, it is Lane and Logan this Friday evening in prime time, both coming off wins in 6. Lane over Eric Monaco and Logan over Dark Rain, the 2-7 matchup coming up this Friday night. Quickly looking over to the schedule, we started the round today with Tago and Vapor, which is what we hope to be a very exciting series, which unfortunately it was a sweep for Vapor, but congrats to him regardless, and he will be moving on as the 5 seed over the 4. And then over in the Spider region non-stream right now, we have a 2-7 matchup between Toast and Monkey. That one currently knotted at 2 apiece. We will give you guys updates as we move along here. We got the 3-6 game coming up between Ghost and Myth in the Mustang region, and we bring it to the table. And joining me tonight will be Mr. Heatcheck, Ard, and Charles Sanford as well will be reffing. Might give some thoughts as well as we go along here. Ard, I'm going to start with you, man. Obviously, Ghost, both these guys coming off really quick sweeps. I mean, Ghost took care of Grim pretty damn quickly, about 12 minutes if I recall, and Myth coming off a similarly just 3 minutes longer to take out ALP in just under 16 minutes. What do you think is going to be the breaking point between these two guys? They're on a collision course. Both got a sweep in round 1, and now they meet here in the 3-6. Talk me through this matchup.
I don't think both of these guys are coming into this sort of matchup thinking, "Oh, I can easily get an upset against my opponent." Here's what's really going to probably be the case in point. Both of these guys are going to probably expect a endurance battle. Probably going to go the distance, but it might just be who can get to the point first. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in this matchup.
All right, and I'll toss it over to Sanford here as well for some opening thoughts. Sanford, I mean, you saw both these guys. You know they both come out as the higher seed to win, and they both do it in pretty easy fashion, breaking out the brooms. What are your thoughts on this matchup? Who's going with the 3v6 here?
It's an interesting matchup on paper. It's one of the reasons why I didn't mind that these guys end up in the same pod. Both players like to play quick. Myth likes to play on the low tier side as well, which kind of helps with that fast pace. So I expect that this is going to be a matchup where you on commentary don't get a chance to really breathe a whole lot other than just in between games. So we might actually have that play a factor, I think. And this could easily be over in less than a half hour, yeah.
Absolutely, like blink of an eye, like I said. So we're looking forward to it. glad to have you all here with us, and we are gonna go over to we're gonna start with Ghost. Ghost obviously taking care of business easy against Grim, who definitely had some expectations attached to him after almost pulling it off against Shamik. Obviously, we all know what happened in that one. What are your thoughts coming in here against Smith, who pulled a similar feat in pulling off the quick sweep of his round one opponent, and what you think the key is to taking Myth down to here today? And Myth, kind of same question for you. You did the business against ALP, pretty simple, got the sweep, and now you're going up against Ghost, who likes to play quick, and you also like to play in that low tier kind of area. What do you think is gonna be? What do you think is gonna be the key for you to get the job done and come out on top here today?
I think just like having the right cards, having the right flow, being able to like manage the pace and all of that stuff.
Simple enough. We'll see what Ghost says. And Art, I mean, we talk about what these guys did in round one. They both got those quick sweeps. And they both like to go. Both like to go quick. They both like to go low. So the question ultimately is, what do you think we can take away from this in anything? Because these games could easily go by like very quickly, and when that kind of thing happens, there isn't much as a commentator can really take away from it. Like, we can talk about the strategies of many of the players in this league, but with how these guys play, we could be in for an in and out quick series.
Yeah, it could be that, or maybe someone might try to be the one person out of these two to be the difference maker and try to go for a different card start here. Because it's not going to probably be the same card start then if someone wants to be that person. We'll find out though.
All right, I'm just making sure Ghost got me there earlier. I assume he's typing. If he's not responding, I can't see him typing, so making
Neither
sure
do
he's
I.
there. Yeah, he is here. So, hang on, got a DM. Oh, okay. Just your thoughts on going up against Myth, who also pulled a similar result to yours in round one, getting a quick sweep over ALP, and what you think the difference maker is going to be to take him down here tonight.
As
Just typing now. See what it
as
says.
Ghost is typing, I could give you an update on the Toasty
Oh,
Monkey game. Monkey just won game 5 and is taking a 3-2 lead in that series.
I think he did use the power play there, it looks like. Yeah, he did use the power play.
Yeah, he did. He used his power play. So he'll be going into the next 2 games without a power play.
Did Toast use it? No. Okay. So he's up 3-2, and Ghost will have his call as we await Ghost's answer here. And while we have that moment, let me have a look at this real quick so I know what I'm talking about. In the Spider region, that is the opener for the Spider region. It's a 2-7 game. Toast comes off the win against Acosta in 6, and Monkey comes off the sweep of someone in this voice chat. I'm not sure which. 2 versus 7, and then on the other side it's Caesar versus Background, and they will be playing on Saturday at 1 Eastern time, and notice that is no longer the last game of the round, it seems. That's news to me. Anywho, just waiting for Ghost to type out his response here. Here he is, and I think this match is going to be very hyped since we are both fast players and also know each other outside of Uno. I think the key point here is how well we can fare against a similar style, since this kind of fast-paced gameplay is somewhat uncommon. And my thoughts to the mix, I mean, I had my first game in my career in this league was against Hockey, who's since been promoted, and we both wanted to play the low tier, fast paced kind of game, and on NCSR we were able to keep it down low, and it was old bot Ghost beat me in 9 minutes in a 5-game series. So, from that point I realized that that's not my style, and I needed to change things. And obviously both guys like to go this way, so it'll be interesting to see if there is any difference in how they execute today, to see if there'll be a difference how they execute to get the win. But anywho, I think that is just about all the pregame we are gonna do here tonight. We're gonna start with Ghost. Ghost, you have first call as you are the higher seed. So how many cards for game 1? I go with the 12-pack.
I'm gonna go with a dozen donuts.
Indeed. And Sanford sets it. He's our ref, of course.
I was just trying to wait to see what Ghost was getting. I saw Ghost was typing. I was trying to figure out what he was getting ready to type.
Probably just getting ready to go. And off we go. Game number 1 of this best of 7 series. They both exchange good luck for sportsmanship. We love to see that in the league, of course. And here we go. Ghost going with the immediate switch to blue with the Nick 9. And Myth will go with the yellow 9. And right back.
Basically gonna try to call his bluff here really early.
And Ghost has yellow in the back pocket, so a little bit of a fade switch there early, and now he goes for green with the ALP. And Myth with the 7 Ypez, dittoing that as Ghost. And Myth with the 2, down to 1. Ghost with the Aria 1, and Myth going back to blue again. Ghost wanted the blue originally, and Ghost comes out swinging with the double play, goes ahead by 2 cards. Myth going over to red.
That opens up Pandora's already
Just over a minute into this game 1, and another double play for Myth, and now here comes Ghost. He is going for double, looking for triple. He's got triple, and to check, back to green again. Myth behind by 3. Does he have something to defend? Goes back to red. Ghost. Is that good? Yes. And here comes Myth now. He's got the momentum on his side. And it is 2 apiece. Ghost top decks a wild, and he goes for yellow. Myth, what does he do in response? He's got another wild, back to red, and Myth does just get that call in. Ghost with nothing, and Myth is going to take game 1 with another wild.
Wild.
3 of his last 4 cards were wild?
His last 3 cards were wild.
Wild warfare in this one.
3 of his last 4.
3 of his last 4 wild. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. The top decked wild from Ghost was crazy, but Myth had more in the tank and 2 wilds to finish it off. And Myth, I think that it's hard, I said it at the top. It's hard to analyze these games when they're so quick, sub 2 minute game. Just a classic start, but that was 12, and we weren't even in the low tier, and we still got done that quick. Thoughts on that one? Obviously, Ghost kind of tried to get going with the switching early, but you just seemed to have control. You had answers for everything you had there. Talk me through that game.
Kind of had the same mindset with like switching some of the colors as well. But at the end, with the 3 wilds, I was like, if I play it right and pull out a classic victory, and I made a mistake of like coming so close to not calling Uno. I was like, that never happens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Ghost said it pretty simple. Can't do anything about that hand, and in the end, 3 wilds. I mean, it's hard to combat that. But all the wilds were used in just under 2 minutes, which is just absurd. An absurd start, and they just crazy. And it's just down to the red ISO that Myth pulled there, Art, was really the difference maker. I mean, he did pull the wild, but it just wasn't enough because there were 2 more in the tank. That's basically a clean cut as you can get. Man. All right then, Ghost. Still free board. What'll it be for game 2? A double Uno, yeah, double Uno, and yeah, Ghost would have had it if it not for that wild. They both had the win, just absurd. I think maybe those double plays maybe played a factor. We'll see here. Here we go. We're gonna keep it on the high side. Ghost going for 13. Let's see how quick this one goes by. Good luck both ways again. And my goodness, had some serious developments. I'm not gonna be able to talk about it because it's gonna go by so fast.
Yeah,
Over in the spider region. Yellow over to red for Ghosts. I'm gonna have to say something in between games there because I've just seen what happened over there, and that is quite ridiculous. So it's just happened. Here's Myth with a triple play, closing on the drip 0, and he's up by 1 by the mere possession arrow. And there's Ghost taking the home table advantage back with a double play of his own. Myth going up for the Grim 7. Ghost has another wild going to red. And this time Myth no answer, and Ghost is going for it.
Ghost wants
Myth top decks a 3.
Yeah. But Ghost probably might still have a run here.
2, 3, 4, 5. You have a small straight, and we're gonna cross to blue, and there's the 5. Just a little late. Just a little late. And double play for Myth. Here we go. Oh, Ghost with another wild into green. He's down to 2. Myth with 4, just a couple cards behind. What does he have? Does he have anything else in the tank?
Oh, he would.
Just the green 1. Ghost with the double play, and that's it.
That's
plain and simple.
Winner.
It's 1-1.
My goodness.
Art, what is there to say? It flies by you. It flies by you.
It took 2 less seconds than game 1.
And it was an extra card off the start. And now they're even on wilds, just like that. No +4s yet either, which is absurd.
It's been clean. It's been clean, really, so far. That is crazy.
It's really come down to the switches. I mean, Ghost, feel free to type out any thoughts. I don't have much more of a question. Had a +4. Oh, didn't have the connectors. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and that can be the downside to it as well, Art, I mean, if you can play good on the fast pace, it's good, but what can happen is you can sometimes find yourself making mistakes, and I mean, oh wow, that's tough. That is tough.
That is a terrible look at the draw there.
So through 2 games, we've had 2 situations where they've both been the 1 turn away. It's just a matter of who got to it first.
Home table, I don't know, man. Yeah, because in that situation, it's gonna come down to combos because the combos are making the difference on who has the slight advantage on the table. Because if it's coming down to 1 turn, that possession arrow is gonna be huge.
Hey, Short, gotta interrupt here before we get going into the Nets game here because Monkey just won the series against Toasty.
Wow. That is okay. So the yeah, this yeah. Mind you, in this game 6 over in Spider, we had a moment. Toast was, or was this that was that the same game? No. Yes.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So Toast was making a run on he had 3 reverses and he was about to close it, and he had gotten the Uno call. He had hit the Uno call, but Monkey had hit the call out just before he hit said Uno, and Toast was called out, so he wasn't able to win. And then Monkey pulled the +4 back on him, closed on his own card on that one, and then eventually worked his way down to win game 6. And Monkey is moving on over Toaster Guy after Toasty had it. And if you're Toastard, you got to think you got to get that call in the same message. That might be something he has to work on or consider chaining those messages, because that could have easily been avoided.
Oh yeah, that could have easily been avoided, and that's just one of those tough breaks to really have happen there.
Yes, and winner there will get either Caesar or background.
So now Monkey's gonna wait. Monkey's gonna wait on the winner.
Yeah,
For that
Caesar and
matchup.
background. Background being the lone upset in the bottom half of the Spider region as the 11 seed, once again making noise after doing so in March Madness. So that'll be the 3v11 again this Saturday, 1 o'clock. It'll be streamed. Monkey moves on in 6. And meanwhile, over here, again in the Mustang region, we are ready for game number 3. And Myth, it is to you now. You cannot pick 12. How many cards for game 3?
I think I'm gonna go for 8.
All right.
It's
Make it
fucking
even
different.
even more quick. Say again.
You said 8, right?
Yeah, 8. Yeah. I hope he said 8. Anyway, well, he didn't say no, so. Anyway, we start with a yellow 6 going with the 4. Ghost, no answer. And this could be the key for Myth. They both had a lot of options, but nobody's been iced off the top art, and this is a bit of a different scenario here for either.
Well, here's the thing: we're not at the point where it could become like maybe a luck-based game yet, but we're getting basically now under 10. That's where things can go either way.
Well, here's Ghost, though. In response to a yellow wild back for Myth, he made the blue switch. Myth went for the yellow wild, and Ghost may have been saving that particular +4. Crosses to green. Myth is going to respond with a double play of his own. And Myth just ahead by the mere possession arrow with that play. And now they both play clean. Myth down to 4. Ghost with another play. Pulls himself ahead now by 3. It is 6-3. Ghost in front. Myth playing clean, and that'll do it. Triple play, and it is Ghosts once again. 2-1. Not much I can say there. 122, plain and simple. And Ghost, I mean, there you were. Something we hadn't seen this series. You were iced out early on the yellow there. Was that? Did that Draw City just come down to? Was that? God, I'm stuttering. Was that Draw City any key to getting what you needed to come away with it, or was it more down to any switch that may have been made along the way there? Again, so quick, it's hard to analyze much. It's the only thing I can pull up.
Yeah, because we've been
Really got lucky with being
under
a bunch of
2
green
minutes.
cards. Okay, you got a bunch of green, I see.
we've been basically under 2 minutes for the first 3 games.
It's absurd, man. Yeah, but
It,
just a few seconds first two.
if we can at least get over 5 minutes, we can maybe start seeing more of this. But it's just been fast paced.
Yeah, Myth, you had a +4 there. Do you think maybe throwing it a little more aggressive would help you at all? You say it wouldn't have benefited much, but do you think it could have at least done something for you in that sense? Like just maybe being a bit more aggressive with that when you have it, considering how Ghost has been playing?
Possibly. I was like thinking of like before he made the +2 play and the +4 play, I like kind of had to finish with it, but then like I was thinking of like using it to like get to the finish or like it's like all the other cards were just color cards, so like I just didn't really have much to go off of afterwards.
All right. Well, it's just longer green flags. Yeah, these are quick laps around the track. Are definitely.
Yeah, we're basically having like a race around Bristol.
Oh, for sure. All right. So, Myth, it'll be game 4. Still no 12. How many?
All right, I think I'm gonna go classic 7.
Stick low. Going
Oh,
7.
here we
This
go.
time I finally had it. I had it typed out. I had typed out as 7 the last time, and he went up on me.
Here we go.
Bingo. Wouldn't be a
This
Myth
is
game. Absolutely. Here
this
we
is
go.
where we're. This is what we've been expecting on going down to these numbers.
Myth with
5
the
or
immediate
7.
switch again. It's going to blue. Ghost with a quick undercut to green. Myth will play on the green. Play it where it lies. Ghost, though, was hoping for something more to come out of that. Maybe a double undercut and he had no green, but Myth gonna go blue, which frees him up. And these guys aren't the patient style either. Are they are going for the throat consistently. They don't really pull those ice plays unless they absolutely have to.
Yeah, but we're seeing how they're going right now. Have been pretty good.
So Myth with a double play. And he's down to 2. Ghost. What does he do in response? Just pulls the 0 sugar. Myth. He's down to 2. Does he have game? Finally gets that +4 in, and we're knotted up at 2.
Oh boy, we got a really competitive series here.
So losing 2 in a row, Myth, and now you finally find a way to use that +4. I think it was just you were kind of in control there and had to find yourself found yourself a little lucky to the fact that Ghost may have been looking for a double cross on that green. Thoughts on after he made that green crossover from the blue. Thoughts on that one? Obviously, it's a minute even. I could only ask so much.
Yeah, these games just get faster and faster. But I just like had the right flow, had the right control. And then like everything just went my way from start to finish.
Yeah, and obviously it's going down because we're lowered on the tier. Like mind you, the first 2 were 12 and 13, and it was only a 30-second difference. Like, it's just absurd, man. Oh my goodness. What more could you expect from these two?
That was just crazy here.
No way of
1
connecting the
minute.
colors. Tough game there.
Exactly 1 minute, really?
Yeah, your average 92 seconds. Crazy.
That is insane.
90 seconds. 92 seconds. Average. Goes back to you. No 8 or 13. How many cards? Could be the quickest stream on record.
Oh, we're going out to 14.
All right, going back to 14. He's going for the high tier. Doesn't mean that the game is going to be the slowest. It is the highest card start, though. Here we go.
That's the highest card star without going for the full send.
Indeed it is. So Ghost's gonna play the Sting 5. And Myth gonna play the 1 of William Brock. And
mentioning it
Ghost
was
crossing
back-to-back
over.
Yellow 9 starts.
Say again?
It was back-to-back Yellow 9 starts.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
sure Yellow
that is
starts.
right, yes.
Unbelievable.
They both play back and forth on the green after the switch by Myth. And Myth with the triple play into yellow. And he's ahead by 2. Ghost. What does he do in response? The double reverse closing on the Steven 6. Ghost with the A Rogers. Or as one would like to say, Rocky Top Rogers. JT.
Yeah,
Shout out JT. Crossing over to the Nom 4. Going for the lane 7 is Ghost. And double play +2 for Myth.
into the Nick 9. Oh.
Oh, here's a nugget from Sting saying Ghost and Myth make up 1/32 of the players, yet they are responsible for almost a third of the sub 2-minute games. And that's what, this tournament?
Oh.
Yeah, this tournament.
This tournament, okay. Oh, Myth there, but the +4 again.
And Myth hates back the lead.
2 in a row for Myth after 2 in a row for Ghost. He goes up 3-2.
We got 2 minutes. Yay.
Nick.
What took you guys?
We gone from 1 minute on the dot to 2 minutes.
Damn it,
on
the
dot.
average went up by 6 seconds. We're screwed now.
You know what? You know what? You know what? We gotta blame somebody here. Let's blame Cody Smart.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Like,
Literally was double the cards, 7 to 14 in 1 minute up to 2 minutes.
so
we can't get. We legit cannot- we legally
the
cannot get to
math.
3 minutes because we go up to 28 cards.
The math is crazy. Myth. I don't even know what to ask you anymore. Like, what? I like. How is that game?
I mean, when Ghost switched to red, that was like the perfect way for me to get to the end because I just had like 1 blue card and then I just finished it off with the reds and then play that +4.
So Ghost, in hindsight, might be going a little haywire on the switches. I don't know, Ghost, if you sought to maybe make any adjustments there, or it's just kind of all's fair in rapid fire warfare, you know? And it's all hindsight as well. That is crazy. Double it up. If only it was game 4 to game 8, then it would be even more satisfying. Everything would be multiplied by 2.
Yeah.
I saw a chance to do 2 color strap Myth had combos to gain card advantage and make it less impactful. Okay. 8 minutes to go to 28 minutes. They're actually up to 34 right now.
Stingray, you're behind.
Yeah, you are quite behind, actually. Well, because I gotta try and get in any thoughts I can between these, because you can't get thoughts in game because they go. Okay, whatever. Okay, fine. Game 6 back to Myth. Cannot pick 7, 14, or 7, 12, 14. How many?
All right, I think I'm gonna go for 9.
9. All right. Sticking low.
I was
Here.
close. I had pre-typed in a 6.
Just flip it around. Flip that 6 upside down. It's a 9. Anyway,
That almost
I
sounds
thought
a
you
bit
started. I
weird.
started the clock early. Red skip start.
Nice going.
Simple pause and then restart it. There you
There you go. I did. I'm just giving you crap. Crossover to Monkey, just one over Toaster Guy. Cross into the yellow, and then Myth gonna stick with the yellow. And Ghost making another quick switch to blue.
Oh boy, light switch strategy. Oh, but uses the wild card by Myth.
Wow. Wild and Ghost has yellow. So trying to pull a fade over. Had the options.
Oh, but look at Ghost going back to blue. Myth again.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Denied, and that is the series.
That's it.
Well,
It's over. How quick was
yay!
that? 1 minute,
101.
1 second.
Excuse
Dang
you.
it.
Excuse you. I got my own job. I got it down.
Jeez, Myth.
A little bit.
3 in a
bit
row
over.
for Myth. Was down 2-1. April April Fools, guys.
Oh, dang it.
What a drag. Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
This was a joke of a game.
Yeah, you played. Yeah, but you guys couldn't play 5 games in 9 minutes. SMH. Anyway, Myth, thoughts on the win. I'm struggling to find words, and Ghost, thoughts on this one, and what you can take forward into T3 after this one. I don't even know.
That was a fast game. I mean, I expected it to be fast, but wow. I thought there was going to be at least one
10-4.
slower game.
Yeah, I know. Me and Hockey played 9 minutes in this 5-game series. The first game 1 was 5 minutes, and the rest of them were 1 minute each. So it's happened. Poor Andy.
It feels good making it past the second round this time because it's been almost a year since I made it past the second round. So that feels good. And once again, no power play was used.
Yeah, no power play was used, period. That is
Man,
absurd.
that means this game was not that exciting.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. I don't know. Both guys
know
have
what?
3 wins. Myth is now 3-1. Ghost is 3-2. You see the records on the scoreboard. I'm just at such a loss. I forgot I should be updating the graphics while we're talking here. But that's
Man,
right, Moby. I have no freaking idea.
Hey, you know what? Let's just blame Cody Smart. When in doubt, blame
this would have
Cody
been a
Smart.
stream I would have loved to have yesterday. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but we have it on April Fool's Day.
Instead yesterday I had Fitzy's keyboard. Anyway. Hey Sanford, you got any final thoughts?
I mean, that went about as quick as I was expecting it to. Sub 10 minutes. Don't mind me trying to apparently messing this up somehow. Not want to work out properly for whatever reason.
That's right, Moby. I have no freaking idea.
Y'all were so slow. I almost went to
Okay,
bed.
that's
man.
So slow. I almost went to bed. I almost passed out.
You actually, you know what? I won't blame Cody Smart here. How about let's blame Nick?
There's two Nicks.
because why not?
Well, we'll see what happens next time for these guys.
We got a long day of games tomorrow, starting
Yes.
at 12:15 in the afternoon.
Yeah, 12:15. It'll be one of 2 10v15s and one of 3 double-digit on double-digit games tomorrow. It'll start with Leah and Gone at 12:15 non-stream, and then we'll be back on stream at 7 as Jesse Turner is back with Sean Ard to take on Sting v Nom at 7, and then at 9 non-stream, Diablo will be Clay and Lara, and then Tapir and Sanford at 10:15 on stream with me and Sting. So very fun stuff.
Really
yeah.
hard.
Hopefully, I have an opponent that shows up on time for once this season.
What'd you say?
I said, hopefully, I have an opponent that shows up on time for once this season.
Oh,
Haven't had one yet in 2 matches.
Oh, Tapir will be good. He better.
yeah. Somehow it goes completely wrong.
All right. Well, you see your bracket there. It is Myth. He gets either Lane or Logan. Myth. Before we go, any thoughts on either playing Lane or Logan next round? Playing Friday night.
I don't know what to expect from Lane because like he comes from a different community, but I played against Logan before back in one of my tournaments and I lost. I'm looking for redemption.
All right, we will see what happens there. Thanks to Ard and Sanford for congratulations. We got the quickest stream I've probably done this year.
Yay!
Yeah. Yay!
Yeah.
Just hear you in the background. Yay! Oh my god. And also, congrats to Monkey, who won while we were on the air, as well as to Vapor for winning today. We will be back streaming tomorrow at 7 as Stingray takes on Nom at 7 o'clock with JT and Ard, and me and Sting at 10:15 to Pier and Sanford. The action starts just after noon Eastern as Leah and Gone do battle in the Jaguar region, as that'll crack open the region. Of course, the Sting Nom game will start up Diablo. So that'll do it for us. On behalf of the team and everyone here who joined us, thank you so much for watching, and congrats to Myth. He won. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
This has been a presentation of MRE Uno Division 1.